Here's my story, it's sad but true, about a girl that I once knew. She took my love and ran it around, with every single guy in town. I should've known it from the very start. The girl believed me with a broken back of heart. Listen, people, what I'm telling you, keep away from her, Katie Sue. She took my love and took my gold. I'm making it up, and that's okay. It's getting really old. I think I'm slipping, and she's gonna fall. I hope she has got insurance and lots of it. She's slipping now. Oh my God, here she goes. She's going down now.
Hi, I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats in downtown Toronto with the members of Cadence, who will now introduce themselves and tell us an interesting fact.
I am Carl Berger, and something interesting. I started this group 15 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, my name is Kurt Sampson, and I'm from Prince Edward Island.
Oh.
My name's Lucas Marchand, and my first a cappella group was my family in the back of our minivan on family trips in the summer.
Great.
That's good. My name is Ross Lynde, and I had naturally curly hair a long time ago.
Awesome. Tell me a little bit about what inspired you to start this group 15 years ago.
Well, I had been listening to a lot of different kinds of a cappella music, and inspired by groups like Take Six and singers like Bobby McFerrin, I started this group at York University after meeting a bunch of a cappella singers there in a group at York University, and we just started this group for fun, just to see what would happen, and here we are 15 years later.
When you're starting a song, what is the artistic process like? How do you go about making it the way you make it?
Wow, that's a tough question. I mean, we usually try to choose material that we hope the audience is going to like, and good upbeat kind of finger snapping, that kind of thing, or just a really heart-wrenching kind of. We want to touch our audience. We want to make sure that there's that connection and enjoy it ourselves as well. And usually there's some kind of fun musical cadence twisting involved in the arrangement too. Yeah.
What was it like being nominated for a few Junos?
Well, it's quite an honor to be nominated in that, caliber of musicians in Canada. And I mean, our last nomination was against, artists like Diana Krall and Paul Anka. Mm-hmm. So that was, it's it's a pretty amazing feeling. Yeah. How
does it feel to be heading off to Europe in the near future?
Well, it's really exciting. It'll be, I think, what is our 4th or 5th trip over there in the last year or so.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know, something about France, but also in Germany. There's a real culture of coming out and supporting live arts, and we find that we have great audiences there, and that they're really appreciative of it. So we always look forward to performances there for sure.
Having performed all over the world, do you find that various audiences respond differently depending on where you are?
It definitely happens. I mean, there are some cultures that are just more involved in singing. Germany is a perfect example where it seems everybody sings there. It seems here in North America and Canada, people are a little bit shy about singing, and they're very just aware of their voices, and whereas in places like Germany, getting the audience to respond and sing along with us, they absolutely love it. And the shows go on, and 6 encores, 7 encores, they won't let us leave the stage. It's amazing.
And how do you feel about the saying that music is the international language, and what's the importance of music in terms of bringing people together?
I mean,
It's true. Like, I mean, we travel, like we go to Asia and Europe and all through the States as well. It's just, no matter where we go, we can sing these songs that we love to sing, and there's a connection, as Ross was mentioning, there's a connection there between us and the audience. And, you know, a lot of times, whether or not they can actually speak English or not, or, you know, we try to learn a couple of phrases in whatever country we're in, like Slovakia, we learn a few Slovakian phrases and things like that. But it's, I mean, for us, it's a universal language, right? So people enjoy it no matter where we go.
Do you guys have anything to add to that?
Well, especially like we use the a cappella form of singing, is just there's a lot of do bop bop ba do bop and stuff. So that kind of like you don't really need a language to understand that. So that's kind of a cool thing. What were you gonna say?
Well, we're also singing with each other, right? And so there's no like instruments in between us, or there's a lot more of a connection between us. But I think that sort of carries over to the audience as well. And so we all just kind of we can feel each other's energy and really enjoy ourselves. It's great.
And what was it like being a part of the Casino Jack soundtrack on George Hickenlooper's film?
That was absolutely amazing. I mean, it came, Jonathan Goldsmith, the score composer from that movie, found out about us, and it was just an absolutely amazing experience to record the music, to be watching the film as we were recording, and then to just be involved in the whole process of the screening at Roy Thomson Hall during the Toronto Film Festival. And I think as well, for me, I think it was a great movie. I really enjoyed watching it. I thought Kevin Spacey was amazing, and John Lovitz I thought it was one of his best roles, like just to see him in that kind of role. And it was just a great experience to be involved in that caliber of project. Basically from out of nowhere. We're lucky that, you know, Jonathan Goldsmith is based here in Toronto, and he's an amazing composer, and Emily Claire Barlow was involved as well, and I think she actually connected us to Jonathan in the first place, and it was wonderful.
And you guys also have a collaboration coming up with a very famous artist. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, David Clayton Thomas, the lead singer from Blood, Sweat and Tears, he approached us actually a few months back to ask us if we would consider appearing on his upcoming album, which was just released a few months ago in May, I believe, 2013. And so we obviously said yes, we'd be interested. And subsequently, we've set up a live-to-air concert with him on Jazz FM, which will be airing on September 11th, 2013, probably in the evening around 7 or so, I think. We're not sure yet, but that'll be lots of fun to sing with him. Maybe do one of his original tunes, Spinning Wheel, that he had heard our version of that originally was what connected us. So yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. We're looking forward to it.
Awesome. And to conclude this interview, how about each of you tells an interesting fact about the person standing next to you? So I'll start with you and then I'll go along.
Oh, man. An interesting fact about Lucas. My goodness. Well, Lucas it misplaces his passport often. If he ever goes to, you know, any other country, which is you usually need your passport. Yeah. So Cuba. How many times have you lost your passport?
I think probably four times. Four times, yeah.
He's a gigging musician.
I like to get to know all our embassies all over the world, you know? Yeah.
Interesting. And now you tell me one.
Tell you one about Kurt. Well, Kurt's, I might actually need his help for this one. So when we go to different places, like there's lots of different languages we have to speak, and especially like when we go to France, Kurt, his French isn't so good, but actually it's
my French is not very good, but my English with a French accent is great. You know, it's very nice. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's, you know, we get to communicate with people through Kurt.
An interesting fact about Carl. Well, actually, interesting fact. Carl has 2 little boys. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, Marley and Ashton, ages 5 and 2. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they're adorable. So, and that's the only Cadence babies that we have in the group.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
yeah.
Very interesting.
Not with each other.
No.
Yeah. And an interesting fact about Ross. Oh my goodness. Ross is the practical joker in the group. And so he has caused some issues on our travels. Recently, one of my, I don't want to say favorite experiences, because I was actually a little bit terrified. He thought it would be interesting. We were going through security at the airport, and we quite often will travel with wireless microphones and a little bit of sound equipment. And as you can imagine, this equipment is going through the scanners, and things are a little bit tense at the airports recently. So we're always just, trying to mind our P's and Q's and follow the rules and just get through as quickly as possible. Ross decided one day, my backpack had gone through already with my camera in it. Ross decided it would be a good idea to reach into my backpack, take out my camera, and start to take photos of the picture on the screen as the microphones were going through security. And I can't tell you how quickly everybody tensed up. They're like, "What are you doing, sir? You're not allowed to do that. Put that away." And I thought they were going to give us like the cavity search. I was a little bit scared after that. But you just have to.
Camera.
You just really have to mind yourself when you're traveling with Ross, and try to go through a different security line. Yeah.
Very interesting. Yeah. And where is the best place to find out more information on Cadence and all of your upcoming performances online?
Cadence-unplugged.com is our website, and facebook.com/Cadence Unplugged is our Facebook page, and it's all there.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Congratulations on all of your achievements so far, and best of luck with your upcoming gigs, and have a great time in Europe too.
Thank you.
Thanks very much, Katie.
Thanks. I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats in downtown Toronto. And now we'll do the singing. Yeah.
A dum 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 ba da 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 dum ba da ba da 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 dum ba da ba da 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 dum ba da ba da dum. Slow down, you move too fast. You got to make the morning last. Just kicking down the cobblestone, looking for fun and feeling groovy. Do 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 do, da 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 da, feeling groovy. Da 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 da. What you knowin'? I come to watch your flowers growing. Ain't you got no rhymes for me? Yeah. Feeling groovy. Got no deeds to do, no promises to keep, and I'm dappled and drowsy and ready to sleep. Let the morning time drop all its petals on me. Life, I love you, everything is groovy. Yeah. Hello, today I'm feeling groovy. Hello, today I'm feeling Hit that jive jack, put it in your pocket till I get back. Going downtown to see a man and ain't got time to shake your hand. hit that jive jack. Put it in your pocket till I get back. Time and tide, wait for no man, and ain't got time to shake your hand. I'm standing on the corner, all full of jive. Well, I know that you're my boy, so you got to give me 5. Shawty-yada, hit that jive jack. Put it in your pocket till I get back. Going downtown, see your man, and ain't got time to shake your hand. Hit that jive jack. Put it in your pocket till I get back. Going downtown to see your man, and ain't got time to shake your hand. Hit that jive jack. Put it in your pocket till I get back. Time and tide, wait for no man, and ain't got time to shake your hand. I'm standing on the corner, full of jive. I know that he's my boy, so he got to give me 5. Shawty-yada, hit that jive jack. Put it in your pocket till I get back. Going downtown to see your man, and ain't got time to shake your hand. Running around, going up, going downtown. Tell me, brother, when you're gonna cool down. Tell you, brother, that I ain't got time. Lyrics, you gotta be serious. Tell you, sugar, that I ain't got time. Hit that jive jack, ba-da-da, put it in your pocket. Hit that jive jack, ba-da-da, put it in your pocket. Hit that jive jack, ba-da-da, put it in your pocket. Put it in your pocket. Hit that jive jack, ba-da-da, put it in your pocket. Put it in your pocket. Hit that jive jack, put it in your pocket till I get back. Going downtown to see your man, and I ain't got time. I ain't got time. I ain't got time to shake your hand. You better put it in your pocket till I get back. Ba-doo-doo. Hit that jive jack.